Okay, welcome. Going to cover Chapter 2 review questions. Hopefully this will take care of some of the requests I've had. We'll share the screen. Start to record, which we have. Service. What kind of conductors are all circuit conductors between service equipment and the final branch circuit overcurrent device? Those would be feeders. So the blank is that portion of the electrical circuit between the last overcurrent device and the outlets or utilization equipment. That would be the branch circuit. Four, a blank load is a load where the waveform of the steady state current does not follow the wave shape of the applied voltage. That would be nonlinear. So in general, the grounded conductor of a branch circuit shall be identified by a continuous white or gray finish. So branch circuits with not over 120 volts between conductors are permitted to supply auxiliary equipment of electric discharge lamps. That's true. 7, a GFCI receptacle or circuit breaker is set to trip at 10 milliamps. That is false. Well, they're typically set to trip between 4 and 6, I believe, milliamps. For an area to qualify as a bathroom, it says a tub, basin, toilet, or shower has to be present. And the correct answer is B, the basin. I'm just going to write basin in here. You want to put B, that's okay. 9, in dwelling units, a GFCI protected receptacle is required when located within how many inches from the outside edge of a bowl on the sink? That doesn't even make sense to me. So 6, or excuse me, that's feet, 6 feet. That'd be 72 inches or 6 feet. 10, all 125 volt, 15 amp, and 20 amp receptacles installed in dwelling bathrooms shall be GFCI protected. That is true. All receptacles which serve countertops in dwelling kitchens shall be GFCI protected. So that's false. We only need those that are within 6 feet of the sinks Number 12, branch circuit conductors shall be number 14. American wire gauge or larger. So 14 is what we use for 15 amp circuits. 12 is what we use for 20 amp circuits. 13, receptacle outlets installed in a dwelling for specific appliances shall be located within 6 feet of the appliance. 14, the required dwelling unit outdoor receptacles shall not be more than 6 feet, 6 inches above grade. At least one receptacle outlet shall be installed in a hallway that's 10 feet or longer. In a dwelling unit, excuse me, got a bit of a sneeze there. Well, let's look at number 16 is next. So 16, the required 125 volt single phase, 15 amp or 20 amp receptacle on rooftops for heating, air conditioning, and refrigeration servicing shall be within 25 feet of the equipment. 17, a wall switch shall be provided at each floor level for a lighting outlet installed in an interior dwelling stairway with should be 6 or more risers. '18, blank is the ratio of the maximum demand of a system or part of a system to the total connected load of a system or the part of the system under consideration. It's the demand factor. '19, the main concern in branch circuits is that the neutral shall never be opened while the circuit is energized. And so that is the overcurrent device. No, that's incorrect. Excuse me. Multi-wire is what we're looking for. I think I'm just making some stuff up. Excellent. My eyes were wandering. 20, branch circuit, EGCs, equipment grounding conductors, smaller than number 4 American wire gauge, shall have a continuous outer finish that is either green or green with one or more yellow stripes unless it is bare. '21, all conductors of a multi-wire branch circuit shall originate from the same panel board. 22, a current flow of 100 milliamps will most likely cause the heart to stop pumping. 23, true or false? All receptacles in dwelling unit crawl spaces at or below grade shall be GFCI protected. That is true. No point along the wall line for a dwelling unit countertop shall be more than 48 inches from a receptacle outlet. That is false. 25, At least one receptacle outlet shall be installed within 36 inches of the outside edge of each bathroom basin or lavatory in all dwelling units. That's true. So the maximum dimension at A, I can't read the drawing, it's a little faded there, but should be 6 feet. Maximum dimension at B should be 12 feet. Maximum dimension at C, 12 feet. Maximum dimension at D should be 6 feet. A receptacle is required at E. That's true. We have a sectional wall that's more than, that's 2 feet or more. It's required to have an outlet on it. So that's 2 feet, plus we have a fixed panel of a sliding door, it looks like. Maximum dimension at F is 6 feet. Maximum dimension at G is 6 feet. Maximum dimension at H, where's H? Oh, up there. So, oh, the receptacle is required at H, and that is incorrect. So, false. And I think there's a correction on number 6. That should read 12 feet. And I better draw those things in. I'll get a better picture. But the picture in your book, these dimensions show up. And I think that covers that one. I think that just about does that. There we go. Oops. Turn that off. And that should do it for chapter 2. Let me see, where am I? Stop.